I hope what Louisa said resonated. I hope you guys are feeling super energized because I have something along the similar veins to talk to you about. Millions of Europeans rent their homes, but for 1 in 4, it's a struggle. For 10%, a match just never happens. You see, they have the kind of profile that just simply doesn't attract landlords. For many, this is a disheartening experience that leads people to live in unsuitable homes and in the most extreme cases, become homeless. But I want you to imagine a world where everyone gets a chance to live in their ideal home, regardless of their lifestyle choices or their background. I'm Sarah Veneer, and I am the co-founder and CEO of Husmus. My team and I are working on this problem, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you how. Has anyone ever noticed that looking for a home is like online dating on Tinder? Like you're literally searching through hundreds of homes, you're swiping left, you're swiping right, you're looking for that important match. For some of us in this room, that match happens instantaneously. You have an attractive profile, landlords instantly swipe right on you. But what happens if you have a perceived weak profile? If your credit score is poor or invisible? If you live with pets, or God forbid, children? If you have the kind of job that landlords don't understand or simply just don't like? I met Alex, and she's got that exact same problems. Landlords are constantly passing her over because she's on state benefits, even though she still has a job. They assume that she will cause damage to their home because she has 2 children and a pet rabbit. For her, when she found someone who was willing to rent for her, they said that they would only give her the home that if she was prepared to pay 6 months' rent in advance and get a guarantor. Basically, someone who would pay the landlord if they do not. Now, I want you to think about who in your life will be prepared to sign a legal document saying that they are responsible for your debts. But with Husmus, those days are over. We resolved the bias and inequality in housing. In the case of Alex, what we did was we looked at all of her income as valid, including her state benefits. We also looked at her past performance as a renter, checking out her rent performance history and how she treated homes in the past. Looking at all these fair and inclusive metrics, Alex is actually a great tenant. This enabled us to offer her insurance, our own special blend of Husmus insurance, which eliminates the need for deposits, guarantors, or advanced rent payments. We saved Alex over £10,000. But we don't stop there, because we also offer protection for unpaid rent and damages while she's living in the home. Now suddenly, her profile is attractive to landlords, and she can rent a suitable home. But our impact goes beyond housing access. Research from the OECD shows that when you increase access to suitable homes, you improve social mobility, quality of life, life expectancy, and even education and economic opportunities. And this applies not just for the individual, but also for their communities and the overall country's economy. We turn our social impact into a competitive advantage that drives sales and profitability. To bring our product into reality, we have partnered with several insurance companies, including Munich Re. They pay us for every renter that we evaluate, as well as for every policy that we sell. This allows them, on their end, to not only fulfill their EDI goals, but also to increase the reach, diversity, and conversion of their products. We've helped over 1,000 tenants find suitable homes, from recent immigrants to pet owners to single moms. We want you here to help us go further. We have 2 goals in mind for this money, should we win it. The first is to embed our impact into property searches, eliminating that whole Tinder dance from the start. Second, we want to increase our coverage so that we cover a lot more biases. This involves updating our software, but also forming new partnerships. We're well on the way with that second one. We've signed on with 3 property portals, allowing us access to over 1.6 million rental transactions per year, and we will seek out more. With the funds, it will allow us to accelerate all of those goals and even hit them before January 2024. We were a small team of 5, but we recently got grant funding, which enabled us to hire 2 more part-time staff. And part of this money, in addition to the goals, will help us relieve the stress of our team because they are working so hard on this problem and prevent burnout. Husmus is bridging the trust gap at a very crucial time for renters. This problem has existed for over 200 years. It's not going to be very easy to resolve, and we have a very long, hard road. But if you feel any bit of the passion and sense of urgency that I do about housing, I want you to do me a favor. Tell just one person about Husmus and help us reach the people that need us most so that bias doesn't have a chance to become part of the conversation. Thank you very much for your time.